I want to thank everybody for joining us for our 9th virtual tasting. So cheers to everyone out there. Hope your weekend is a wonderful one. And we're going to answer a few questions and drink some good wine. So here's to you guys. All right, our first question tonight comes from William Nelson. William asks, what oak do you use on this wine? It's a good question, William. I'm sorry I didn't cover it in the broadcast, but we use a variety of French and American oak. With the Canada Cabernet, we actually had several different lots that we broke out of the main vineyard. So some of it got all neutral, some of it got just French, and some of it just American. So we have about 40% new oak on this lot, and the rest of it is neutral. Our next question comes from Larissa Oker. Larissa asks, how many pounds of grapes does it take to make one bottle of wine? And it's kind of like the lollipop question, Larissa, but honestly it takes about 14 pounds of grapes to make a bottle of wine. All right, our next question comes from Beverly Roddy. Beverly asks, what determines if a wine is available only at your vineyard or in stores? Beverly, it's an excellent and a very long question to answer, but see if I can sum this up for you. We have multiple growers that we deal with, such as the Canada Family Vineyards on tonight's Cabernet, who also produce a lot more Cabernet than we make into just a single vineyard designate. We also have a lot of people out in the state of Texas and beyond that we want to introduce to our wines. We put together these blends with the best fruit forward, the best blends that we can do, as an idea of, please, as a, basically, if you will, an ambassador wine to the winery. So when you're out in the marketplace and you pick up our Cab Syrah that we tasted this week, you try that, you're more likely to come back and try our next tier wine, which would be our Reserve Cabernet. After that, you may want to try our Vineyard Designate Cab. I challenge you all to take those 3 wines together and try them side by side, and you will see a distinct and marketed quality increase in each one. We're not putting out an inferior quality wine in the marketplace. We're putting out a broad selection blend that we think will appeal to the broadest selection of people. Then we have people that want a single vineyard cab, somebody who really likes that dry, very forward wine. That's going to appeal to them. We're introducing you to different tiers and different stages of the wine along the way. So those wines that you find in the marketplace are excellent examples of Texas wine. And when you come to our vineyard, you're finding wine that are excellent examples of a single or limited vineyard release. That's primarily what the difference is. Our next question comes from Julie Brandon. Julie asks, what grape is the most sought after in Texas today? Well, Julie, I'd have to say it's the grape that Becker owns. But honestly, probably the most sought after are either Rhone varietals, such as the Syrah or the Tempranillo, which is not a Rhone varietal, but an Iberian varietal, and then also Cabernet. If you take those 3 types or general wines, those are the ones that are most made in Texas, so hence probably the most sought after. I don't know if there's a single style or type of grape that's the most sought after, but those are the top 3 most popular. Alrighty, our final question tonight comes from Danny Godino. Danny asks, what differs between this cab and the Iconoclast? Well, Danny, the Iconoclast is a whole variety of wines. We do an Iconoclast Cab, Merlot, Chardonnay. So it's actually a secondary brand for Becker. So this wine is a single vineyard, and I'm going to assume you meant the Iconoclast Cabernet, which is a blend of mini vineyards. So the Canada Family Vineyards is a single vineyard designate, where the Iconoclast encapsulates several vineyards.